So, we waited a while, hoping FPS would show up. We sure hate to have them show up for nothing. And they finally show up for guys with cameras. Hey, it's your same buddy. It's the same ones as always. You guys are always the ones.
Okay. And they're telling us it's employees only here, but the signs and the visitors. Which sign? All the signs inside the visitors sign in, whatever, and then they're saying that there's employees only.
Okay. All right. So here, let's not block the entrance. So come on over.
Wolfie, it's the same two all the time, man. Same two all the time. You poor guys.
All right. So here's what we got going inside here, right? So. The immediate area going up to the guard booth is public space, okay? Going up to that guard booth. As soon as we get to that guard booth, we need a purpose for being here.
Which we have.
Okay. Yes. The purpose for being here is to...
Well, I wanted to talk to the IRS. Okay. They have an office here.
Okay.
So that was my purpose. You wanted to film, I guess?
The IRS, yeah.
All right. Second thing is for IRS employees that do come in, it is a... their identification.
They do have they have badges and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, their employee identification to come in. As far as public being able to come into a specific office as of right now, until I've got to give me a couple more minutes to get a little bit more information, I can't let you in. So I'm going to go inside. I'm going to get a little bit more information, and once I find out the correct protocols and procedures for visitors to come in, I will let you know what they are.
All right.
But just give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, appreciate it. Sorry to waste your time.
All right.
So the same two.
They've heard about us. And
they're the same two. They were the two that pulled up on the sidewalk.
They were the poster boys.
I've seen them so much on your videos that as soon as I saw that guy with the tattoos on, I'm going to go, this guy? They should know by now when they get a call like that it's just YouTube, you know what I mean? He even told Wolfie that when at that. Where'd you get tossed at recently?
The Customs, U.S. Customs.
He even told Wolfie, it's you guys. Everybody knows you guys. You know?
They should. I've been spreading my name all over the city since I started this.
So yeah, when I saw it was those two again, I figured they're just shaking their heads, you know. Who else is out here protecting our rights? Nobody. Right. So when they get that call, they should just know it's us or you two.
I mean,
yeah, we like transparency and accountability. Nobody likes to give us that. They all throw walls and big blocks in our ways to not allow us to see how our stolen tax money is being spent. They steal your tax money, right? From your pockets? Through threat of force? What if you don't pay taxes? What happens? They come and arrest you, throw you in a cage? That's what they do. You know that. So why shouldn't you also be concerned on how they're spending your hard-earned money that they steal? And that's pretty much kind of what we do. We like to open books, see accounting errors in people's pockets.
Do you need to get permission to use everyone's faces or whatever you're doing?
No, nobody has privacy in public places. That's the law. So anything that's public, children that are out and about, not that we're looking for that, but if they happen to be caught on film, that is all legal because there's no privacy in public. There's no expectation of privacy in public. So like a public building, there's no expectation of privacy in public areas. Yes, offices, those closed doors, that's a different story. But open foyers, lobbies, hallways, that's absolutely public area.
What about the other side of the building? You don't want to try to talk to people over there?
What's over there?
Another entrance.
Oh, well, I came here because I thought this was the IRS building.
It is.
Because I wanted to ask some questions. But they said this was for employees only, but there's another office on Market, I guess, or somewhere for public questions and shit. And that's understandable. Don't get me wrong. And if that's where I have to go to ask some questions, then that's where we'll go to ask some questions. But we still should be allowed to walk through the public areas, filming, documenting.
There are no public areas.
Well, I hear what you're trying to say, but a foyer, a lobby, that's all public accessible areas. But maybe this building is not publicly accessible because it's all for workers. That's kind of what you're saying, and I understand that a little bit. You know, and that's fine by me.
At least you're not being violent.
No, that's the last thing we are. You know, we are activists, but we're lovable people that just want answers for why America has turned the way it is, why there's so much lack of privacy, lack of
It's weird for us to
accountability.
see outsiders standing on our patio.
Yeah, no doubt. And then we get that a lot. And that's the funny part is,
Other than employees.
We're the people that pay.
well, right. But more people should be doing this, and then things would change for the better. We wouldn't have so many restrictions put upon us that we don't really need. There would be open books for all to look at and make sure that no one's pocketing money, no one's stealing from the city, no one's, the money's being spent wisely and properly. You have a budget at your home. You can't go knock on your neighbor's door and say, I ran out of money, give me money. And if they say no, grab them by gunpoint and throw them into a cage until they pay. No, you don't have that right, nor do I. But this government has that right. That's insanity. So how did they get that right? Because we were all asleep for so long, me included, to allow them to pass these ridiculous policies and statutes that stop us from really being free. Okay, and that's what America is all about, is freedom, correct? So the more that they take from our freedoms, the more we all should stand up and say, hey, stop, let's discuss this, because this is not correct, this is not right. We don't want to give you this type of power. You don't need that power. So they have so much ultimate power now. They actually have monopoly on deadly force where they can kill you and walk away and be like, haha.
He explains it so much better.
That is not human. That is not what I'm about as a human. No matter what race, what creed, what nationality, it doesn't matter. You don't do that to your fellow man. You respect them and you love them and you help them. I don't mind paying taxes if it's going to better our roads, our infrastructures, our plumbing, our electrical grid, our schools, the homeless, the children that can't eat every day. I would happily pay for that. But when we're dropping bombs on innocent people overseas, by trillions of dollars for the greed of a few, fuck that. That's why I said, no, that's not right. And I'm not violent at all. I'm just getting older. And I want my children to live in a world that I lived in the 70s and 80s when we didn't have this shit. Okay?
Well, I'm not going to agree or disagree on
You don't have to, and I appreciate that. But you know what I'm saying, though.
I have to go ask this guy down here if he's got an extra cigarette.
No problem. But that's what we do. We're just shining the light.
I'm sure he'll give you one.
You will?
Yeah, I guarantee you. Wolfie will definitely will.
All right, so
that was awesome shit, dude. I wish my mic was working. I could have gotten that whole story. That was You got to give me your clips because that's the stuff that was bomb. And one guy out of the whole bag.
Thank you. Educate, waking up, realizing that we're not bad people, that we're here for a reason, and it's a good reason. We've had enough. We don't want our rights tromped upon and stepped upon and taken from us. We are allowed to go into this building. It's publicly paid for. You may not want us to go into closed door areas, I understand that, but the public areas, absolutely.
Well, there are some guys in history that I kind of look up to. Martin Luther King.
Yeah, absolutely. There's plenty that actually fought the good fight, man. Yourself included.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best with the time I got.
Well, you and me both. That's why I'm out here. I just said, you know what, I don't like people tasing people in the balls and shooting them in the head and all for jaywalking or because they didn't obey their master's wish. You know?
Exactly.
Fuck out of here. That's wrong, and I will not stand for that, and I will shine the light on that all day. And to have a guard that at least wanted to listen and wanted to agree and just understood what we were saying.
Dude, I wanted to go talk to that guy and they wouldn't let me.
I know, they kept us saying you were blocking the entrance.
I was like, what? For real? And that guy really wanted to talk to him. He was talking.
And then, of course, they called.
All right, guys, I got some initial information at first, and then...
then you got kicked out?
No. And then I'll get some more information for you, and I'll be back out. Where's your fourth guy? Where's Wolfie at?
Wolfie's over.
Wolfie! Come here, bud.
It's so great. I mean, every time you guys get a call with a black guy and a white guy with a camera, don't even turn your lights on. Just take your time getting here. There's no need to
got
I
it.
rush.
got you. All right, guys, some initial information. Ready? All right. So there is no public accessible office in this building. Okay, that's the first bullet I got for you. The second bullet I got for you is that as soon as we enter the building, it's a secured IRS facility. Okay, what we were trying to figure out right now is once you pass the threshold of the facility, is it IRS secured, or can you do what Dave was doing as soon as you walk in and filming because of that potentially public area?
So
okay?
it is indeed just an employment office only, and visitors would be like family members of these people or other people outside.
So visitors coming in. Visitors are on a entry authorization list, an EAL, okay?
So you have to
They're
make an
already
appointment,
cleared
I guess?
and already cleared with an appointment.
Right, okay.
So
Gotcha.
as far as public accessing the space, just to be able to go inside to ask the IRS questions, to be able to go conduct business inside, walking through those doors is a no-go.
Okay, see, I started to notice this when I saw everybody that came in had a badge.
That's correct.
But we thought that this would be a place where we could ask questions. So
But
I
there is
So
an office.
asking questions to the IRS, there is a location in Philadelphia that's the 600 Arch.
600 Arch.
We learned that today.
Right, and that's
Right.
fine. And you guys know the policies and procedures going through there, right?
Right.
The public lobby, as soon as you walk in, you go through that security posture, and it's a public area all throughout that first
Right,
floor
right,
to
that
include the
lobby
corridors. So you
for
guys
you.
know the law. So, appreciate the choir.
All right, well, I guess there's really no need to go any further at this point.
Okay.
I don't want to
One way
waste your
find out,
time.
you know, is to come stop by and find out.
No
Right.
problem.
Yeah,
no
absolutely.
problem. Can we answer any other questions for you today?
Nah, man, that's okay.
All
So
right.
this is all just IRS in this building?
That's correct.
Right.
So you were right, but this is not the place to ask questions.
Well, it's a huge building
It's
that
a
nobody
beautiful
can
building.
get into but employees.
And that's the funny part. What are they so
This
afraid
is
of?
why it might have
Well,
been
you know, it's all run by the Fed, so.
a little vague on
There
the
you go.
internet about this place.
We did, you know,
what
and
people a lot of
I
times
appreciate
don't
that.
know.
Don't get us
Okay.
wrong, and we were very
Yeah.
polite, and we moved, you know.
And we appreciate that, guys. Every time you show
You
up,
know.
you're polite.
But they didn't put their hands on it.
Say again?
They didn't put their hands on
They
it.
behaved, they
Customs
behaved this time,
office.
yeah. The customs
I don't
office.
think
They
they
behaved
quite
this time.
And you haven't cursed me out yet. So. All
I
right.
was pissed off when
Yeah.
you guys came up. I'm sorry
All right.
about
Yeah, he was
that.
just angry and upset. Yeah.
All right,
All right,
guys.
man.
So we appreciate your time.
Yep. Well, we'll see you soon.
Sounds good. All right.
Unfortunately,
Guys, have a
but
great
thanks.
rest of the day.
All right, man.
All right.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, meet us over at Arch Street. You'll be getting the call. All right, well, you know, it's the same FPS officers all the time. That is hilarious.
It is.
I think they're